What was that boat trip like?
What boat?
When you're coming over?
That is a big boat. Empress of Russia.
Of Russia?
Yeah, Empress of Russia. And that was a big boat. There were so many of us there, and it takes us 21 days traveling, not included the stop, not included the stop in every port. Say about 30 days altogether to get here.
Anyone get sick? That's a long
Oh,
time.
sure, there are several of them get sick, and one died too, and they dumped it in the sea. Pacific anyway. And so we dumped it in the sea. There was a preacher there too, just like a priest. So after the ceremony, we done it like that, just like that.
Did you have a lot of friends come over with you?
Oh, there are lots of us meeting one another in our barrio like this. We call it barrio. In a group of so many houses, we were 5, and we were about 295 altogether of us in that ship to come over here, Filipinos anyway. And then when I get to Grisabo, I think I was there in the meridian, in the middle of the ocean, Pacific anyway. I get seasick, and I was so sick when I get here. And I stayed home where my brother is for about 11 days to get better. And then I get a chance to work in the sawmill that time. And my work there in the sawmill is to strip those lumbers anyway, only $3.25 a day. And then in 1931-32, the wages dropped down to $2.50 a day, and then to $2 a day. Then after that, no more work. That's the depression time. So I went to Seattle and stay in Seattle and go work farm in Auburn, Kent anyway, for 15 cents an hour. And then it drops to 15 cents an hour. And then in 1932, that's when I came here. One Japanese I met there in Seattle. It was from here in this island. And then he was hiring, and you know how much he told me he'll pay? Told me he'll pay 9 cents per hour, and I'll give you rice to cook. All the rest of your feeding, you buy it yourself. If you work, I'll pay you 9 cents. So I worked for about not less than a year anyway. So I used to go to Alaska, Cannery.
When was the first year you went up to Alaska?
1934. 1934, and then $65 a month. Go for 2 months, that's $130 for 2 months. Then after that, we come to Seattle, and we young boys yet, we don't care. Sometimes we got money today and tomorrow we got no money because we gamble with those Chinese people there in Seattle. So you know what's a gambler? Sometimes you got money and then right now, but maybe this afternoon you got no more money. If you can inherit a dime or a quarter from your friend, then you start gambling again. Then if you win, then you will have some money.
Did you ever live in Chinatown?
Sure, that's where I live in Chinatown. You know how much I pay for 1 week? $1 a week.
Rent?
Rent in the hotel. They change your bed sheets once a week anyway. And then the time when we are not doing anything, I stay in there in Chinatown. I used to go fishing in the dock, ferry dock, there around the port of Charlie and the Shiners. Then we cook them, and that's what we eat.
Did they have a ferry boat that went back and forth all the time then?
A ferry boat where?
You know that one that we have now? They have little ferry boats then?
Sure. We don't have no ferry boat there in Winslow. We don't have no ferry boat there in Winslow. What we have ferry boat is Port Blakely. As a Port Blakely ferry boat. And then there is a ferry boat in Monito Bay. And then go around the island like that. Seabold ferry boat there. And then after a while it comes to here in Manzanita. And that's it. Go back again to Saturday. That way. And I think it was 35 cents. 1 way. 35 cents 1 way. That's in 1936. I don't know, 1936.
When you first got off the boat, when you first landed in the United States, you went right to Grace Harbor?
Yeah.
And then you didn't go to Chinatown then until you started going to Alaska and coming back down?
I only went to Seattle when there's no more in the sawmill. The sawmill stopped because no business at the time.
That's about 34 then?
Yeah. And then sometimes I stay in Seattle. I get into a barber shop, work in a barber shop as a barber, and I only get a shave and hair cutting only 25 cents, and I get 15 cents. The shop get 10 cents.
Was that enough to live on?
No. Well, one sack of rice costs around $3. That will get you about a month and a half to use that sack of rice. If you eat rice in the morning, rice noontime, rice night time, if you got money, maybe hamburger 10 cents a pound. That hamburger, I think you eat that 3 times, mix with cabbage, chop the cabbage and mix it with hamburger.
And then go fishing too?
Go fishing in because we got no boat to go in the water. Here, when I come here, this how you say the people here, they are one of the richest people, Japanese here, and they own a Turugutog car. You know what's Turugutog car? That junk. That car they're sitting there is even better.
How do you say that word you just told me?
What? Turugutog car, junk.
I'll have you write that down for me later.
Turugutog, junk. We call it. That's Filipino lingo. Turugutog. Junk.
They just had a bad car and they were the richest.
Yeah, could hardly run. And when we were here, we like to go dig clams. We even walk from High Sida to Fletcher's Bay and carry the clams home. Okay?
Is that who you were picking berries for?
Yeah, I worked there and I worked so many, how many of them? One, High Sida, Kura, Matsusita, Furukawa. Yeah, those are the Japanese people I work. And then it comes to 1936. We were getting 17 cents and a half per hour now then. Here. And then I belong to the Cannery and Farm Union in Seattle. So I was forced to look for a better way of working here. But then the Japanese maybe the berries before maybe 7 cents a pound before. So I was forced to ask more per hour here in the farm because I belong to the Cannery and Farm Labor Union in Seattle. So I lead the strike of the workers here, mostly of the Filipino boys.